Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Afridi, and today in this video we would be going to study communication in writing. So we write in English for in paper 2, or you could say in as a first language. We study some topics which are used in our practical lives, in our everyday life, or you could say even in practical life. So instead, till class 7th, we used to read chapters, then answer it, but it couldn't help so much us in our practical life. But over here in 8, 9, 10, or you could say in all levels, we are studying so that it could help us in our practical life. So let's begin with our topic. There are many forms of communication in writing. Communication in writing means when you are writing to someone, when you are writing a letter to someone, so you are communicating him by the in the form of a letter. A letter is the source through which you both are communicating. Letters could be friendly or business, as you could write it, and or you could also divide it into two other forms that could be formal or informal. Reports or emails, both of them are like similar things. Reports, when you are presenting a report on some specific issue. Okay, application for jobs, directed writing, argumentative writing, brochures and pamphlets. When somebody have given a view that whether electric cars and electric scooters should be used, and you are opposing that, no, why shouldn't be electric cars or scooters shouldn't be used. Okay, descriptions of people, places, etc. This is descriptive writing. Okay, factual accounts, example, explanations, stories and narrative writing, examination compositions, situational compositions, article for magazines or newspapers, etc. Rules, regulations and instructions. Okay, general skills and specific skills. Okay, general skills like that you should know, and specific skills that some are more specifically you should know it, and general common skills which already or most people know it. The first few units in this part of the book deal with general skills which apply to nearly all forms of written work. The later unit deal with the specific skills needed when you write a letter, make a report, describe something, or do another task. Okay, so now every part of our exam have some word limit. That word limit, we are concerned here mainly with writing in examination. Depending on which examination you take, you may have to do one of these things. Okay, so in directed writing, narrative writing, descriptive writing, whether summary or any type of writing, we are given an allowance of some specific words, not more than that. Write 80 to 220 words on a topic which is related to a passage. For example, the passage may describe agricultural life. You may then have to write 100 words describing how you think town life differs from agricultural life. Like, it's a difference between village life, urban life, and rural life. Situational writing. You may have to write a letter, a report, or an article based on given information. For instance, notes, a picture, statistics, a letter, an advertisement, or other details. This type of composition is often about 200 words long, but it can be any length. Like when something is taking place and you have to describe that. For example, a road is being built, but the people of that village or of that city are not in the favor that this road should be built, because it might have some problem which those people could realize because they are living over there. So they have to write a situational writing, and then they have to present it. So over there, and they have to write a situational writing and give it to the mayor or whatever local ruler is there. Practical writing. You are asked to write 200 or 300 for a given situation. The question may explain the situation but give you no notes or other information, as it is like many times in descriptive or in narrative. You are asked about something, you are given that, for example, there are you are given an image and situation that this is a park, this much people is sitting over here, a cat is under the table, and now just write your descriptive writing. So then you have to describe that place. This is called practical writing, when you are practically, like, you are just imagining that in during your paper and writing it. So this is for today. Inshallah we would study more tomorrow.